Today we're going to talk about Luke chapter 16, verse 21. Then he spoke a parable for them, saying, the ground of a certain rich man yielded plentifully. And he thought within himself, saying, what shall I do, since I have no room to store my crops? So he said, I will do this. I will pull down my barns and build greater, and there I will store all my crops and my goods. And I will say to my soul, you have many goods laid up for many years. Take your ease, eat, drink, and be merry. But God said to him, fool, this night your soul will be required of you. Then whose will those things be which you have provided? So is he who lays up treasure for himself and is not rich toward God. I like to talk about God is taking us one by one. There is little doubt that everybody but God thought a great deal of this man. But in fact, and for eternity, this man is a fool. It isn't only sin to give material things to a high place in your life, it is also stupid. See, the heart of the rich fool, my crops, my barns, my goods, my soul, everything is about him and nothing is about God. In the end, it was proved that nothing was his, even his own soul was subject to God. He didn't have any crops, any barn, any goods, and his soul was dead. Who will these things be which you have provided? They will not belong to God because the man never surrendered those things to God. They will not belong to the rich fool because he can't take it with him. Perhaps they only belong to the devil. Church people, I'm telling you, we will have to be careful and give God thanks for what he has blessed us with. We normally will boast or brag about what we have been able to get and what we think that we were the one. We are the reason why we were able to get what we have gotten. When we get a blessing from God, stop taking credit and give God the credit. The problem with the man in the parable was not that he had treasure on earth, but he was not rich towards God. How do you become rich towards God, you may be asking? First, by sacrificial living, sacrificial giving to those in need. Luke 12 and 33. Also by trusting Jesus for every necessary thing. Revelation 3, 17 and 18. Sell that you have and get armed. Provide yourself bags which wax not old. A treasure in the heaven that faileth not, where no thief approaches, neither moth corrupted. Jesus also said, do not seek what you should eat or what you should drink, nor have an anxious mind. Jesus' good news is simple. You don't have to hold on to the things of this world with a death grip. Jesus says, let go of everything. Heaven itself will be happy with a simple trust in God. He said, let go and seek the kingdom of God, and all these things will be added to you. And seeking the kingdom of heaven and all these things that you desire will be added to you, and you won't have to boast about you and what you have done and will do. Jesus also said, for when your treasure is there, your heart will be also. If you regard your material possession as your treasure, then your heart is set here on earth. When you love your car, your house, your job more than anything, if you lose any of those things, your joy will be gone. If you love your car more than anything and it breaks down, you no longer have joy because you put all your joy and your trust and your hope in your car. But when we put our trust in God, we would have everything because He's our provider. He's our shelter. He's our all in all. And everything that we got, He has provided for us. So we need to stop boasting and bragging about what we got, what we did, how we got it. And recognize the fact that God allowed us to have everything that we got. Until next time, remember, He's taking us one by one when we boast and brag about what we done and what we got. As long as God got it, we got it. We don't have to brag and boast about it.